What is up, my interwebby type people? Welcome to Shareware, where we share the latest and greatest in technology, automotive, pop culture, and the world around us. Welcome to a new segment that I'm calling Topless Tuesday, where every Tuesday I will pop the top off of some kind of consumer electronic and or other consumer related product, and we'll talk about it, and I'll tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, what I wish they would have done differently, if anything. For the first episode, we are doing the Kingston. It's called the Mobile Lite G2, which is basically, from just looking at the box, it says it's an extended storage device. It's got a 4640 milliamp hour battery. It's a media streamer, it's a media reader, and it's a Wi-Fi access point. It calls itself the 5-in-1, and it also seems like it's the Swiss Army knife of technology gadgets, and that's awesome. So first impression, it's a really pretty box actually. It's got that Shareware blue, so you know it's good, but it's got kind of that Apple-esque box feel to it, where it's almost that plasticky vinyl wrap. But enough about the box. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Now, just like Apple, it's kind of got that almost event feel to it, where it's either going to take me 7 hours to get this thing open, or, you know, it's going to take me 7 hours to get this thing open. Get that out of here. We have the manual, which tells you, hey, look, we can put a USB 3 in here, we can put an SD card in here, we can put a USB charger in here, you can also put an Ethernet port. It tells you just right there. You don't have to read any further, other than maybe to learn how to connect, which I'll probably show you how later anyway. Oh, this is cool. I wasn't expecting that at all. So this is what it looks like in the box. They give you, which again, didn't think it was gonna come with this, they give you one of those Kingston micro SD adapters. So if you don't have a standard SD card, you only got a micro, they actually gave you something to work with that, which is really nice. I like when companies give you extra little things like that. It's really cool. Here's the device, which again feels really nice. Actually, it's got good weight to it. It looks good. I actually really like how this looks. You got the little Kingston logo on the top. I'd say it's probably about the size of an iPhone. I don't have my iPhone 6 on me, but it's about the size of an iPhone, maybe a little wider. But yeah, there's the device. What else we got in here? We have the micro USB for charging. You can't use that port for media, but you don't need to. That's not usually something you do. So yeah, you got your charger. So breaking down the device, you have a power button, which I kind of wish the power button stuck out a little bit more. I don't know if you can see this over here, but the power button is inlaid into the actual casing. I wish it was extended a little bit out. You have your battery meter, you have your wireless meter, and your access point. But yeah, this is a super cool device. Over here is where your SD cards go, and your USB 3. Now, basically, what this device is, it's a external hard drive with a wireless access point, but I say hard drive loosely because really all it is a reader. You put a USB 3 in here, or an SD card up to 2 terabytes, and that is the amount of memory that you now have on your external hard drive. The selling point for me with this was the fact that it is also a hotspot or an access point, meaning that if you plugged an Ethernet cord into the Ethernet port on this, it then becomes a router essentially, which is amazing. That's so cool. A lot of these wireless, you know, external hard drives, you have single functionality with them, where that is all they are, is you have a device talking to this, and then this talking to a device without cords, and they're calling that a wireless external drive, which it is, but this is truly a wireless external drive. This you can actually browse the web on if connected through the Ethernet port. And say you're in a hotel with bad internet access, that can be a lifesaver. It really can, especially if you're like me and you're trying to upload and download videos sometimes when you're on the go. That is a lifesaver. Now, how you use this device, and it's basically like a lot of the other external wireless drives out there, is there is an app. You download the app on your devices, and then the devices can then connect to this and read whatever you have in the USB and or SD card slots. Meaning that, say you're on a plane and you're going on vacation and you're with your family, say you could put, you know, 5-6 movies on a 2 terabyte USB 3 drive, pop that in here, give everyone else in your family the wireless password to connect to this, and they could then stream or download whatever you had on that card, which is an awesome thing. Also, you know, you can send things from device to the cards or vice versa. It's really a cool little device to have, especially under the $30 price point, which is phenomenal for something like this that's that customizable. You know, there are a lot of wireless external drives out there, but they don't allow you to change what size you're giving it, and they have pretty typically high price points because they're giving you a lot of storage. If you're someone that doesn't need that much storage, you're just either gonna use this for pictures, or if you're like me and you're just gonna be using it kind of like a bypass intersection for your videos, you don't need that much space. I'm probably gonna only have a 16 gigabyte USB 3 in here, and I'm just gonna leave it in there constantly. And what I'll do is, for videos like this, when they've been compressed and I've finished editing them, I'm gonna push them to here, and I'm gonna push them from here into my phone, where I'll download them and share it through social media. You know, like do little clips for Instagram and things like that, where I don't have to do just like a still image of the video if I'm trying to advertise. Another thing about this, which I really didn't push, but it is a really cool piece of technology to have, and it really does give it that whole Swiss Army knife for the techie kind of feel, is the fact that it's got that 4640 milliamp hour battery, and that can be used for charging devices. And I know an iPhone 6, which is what I have, has about 1800 milliamp hour battery in it, so you could almost charge an iPhone 6 about 2.5 times, which is pretty awesome. If again you're on the go, you can, you know, charge your phone up full charge once, turn this bad boy on, and then use it as a router with your phone. It's really a multi-use tool, and Kingston really hit the nail on the head when it came to coming up with an inexpensive way to give you a wireless external drive that can be so much more than just that. It's small, but it's not so small that you're going to lose it. It can easily fit in a pocket or in a laptop bag, which is fantastic because that's primarily where it's going to be going. And the app that you use to either download or upload things through it is it's available in the Apple App Store, on Google Play, and through Amazon, meaning that this could even work with a Kindle if you wanted to throw a bunch of books on here. There really are an unlimited amount of possibilities that you can use this thing for. Again, I'm very content with the way it looks and with the potential it has. It's a cool little thing. I'm very happy with this cool little thing. But anyways, guys, for my initial, first unboxing, first little look at and review of the Lite Wireless G2, I gotta say I am very impressed with what Kingston is doing and what they've created. I think it's a really creative way to solve a lot of people's problems when it comes to external wireless drives. And at under $30, it really is tough to beat. So it's definitely worth the money, and if you're in the market for a wireless drive, I would definitely think looking this route. Anyways, guys, that is it for this one. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything I missed, and or if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. Maybe while you're down there, hit the like button and subscribe, because I definitely have a lot of other things coming down the pipeline, and it'd really be a shame if you missed out. Also, on the actual Kingston website, they did an awesome little FAQ video for this thing, and I'll also drop that down in the description bar below. It answers a lot of questions that you may have had, and it also gave me a lot of information when it came to what I could and couldn't do with the device. So it's definitely worth a view. Anyways, that's my spiel on the whole thing. I love you all. Deuces, kitties.